All right, welcome back to the podcast, episode 5. We have Eric, my co-host, and today we have Jose.
Why is it so hot in here?
It's always
It's
hot
not
in here.
ventilated.
It's like damp in here.
It's getting worse.
It's like muggy, but it's fine.
It's gonna get worse.
You get used to it.
It's gonna get worse.
No, it's gonna be like this the entire time.
Jesus
No,
Christ,
but
dude.
I guess we're just used to it.
Fucking heat room in here.
Up in the sauna.
So what were you talking about?
I just, we were talking about Darren's
Eyes?
ethnicity and his eyes.
Yeah,
Why
so
he
as I
looks-
say, so that Native Americans, so you know how like they had to cross, well, when Pangea was a thing, they had to cross, and they went into North America.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that would probably
Well, during the time of Pangea, there wasn't any designated border. They were just human.
exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's probably why your
But they
eyes get like
became
that.
the natives.
Yeah.
So then
they
you
were
might
the
as well
natives.
just call them.
But they came from that side, you know. They came from like
Fair. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, because when we'd be cool and walk over here.
Oof.
Yeah, that's when you have to. Dude, I don't know about y'all, but I know the motherfuckers out of Walmart. Ain't no way they like just built everything from their hands. You know, like, come on.
No, there's no way. What do you think it is? Like, do you think aliens? Do you believe in
Fuck
aliens?
Yeah, I
Do you
believe in
believe in
aliens,
aliens?
bro. I believe in aliens.
I
think
believe
aliens are
there's definitely no possible way that we're the only life in the
In the
entire
universe,
universe.
we
It's
have
just-
black holes.
It's too big, so there's no way.
I feel like we're the stupidest.
I
If
feel
there was more,
Yeah, if there were more, we'd be the stupidest.
well, obviously, because most like alien races, like you see in sci-fi, have like some form of space travel,
yeah,
and we are barely getting our persons to the moon. So,
and if you think about it,
but what if they're worse than us?
well, there are probably some like more primitive
Yeah.
races than us, but they're probably more like deadly. If that makes sense.
So like we were.
Like yeah,
Yeah.
they're more like primitive and they're more like hunter types. So
that's fucking creepy to think about.
Like-
But
like you've seen the alien movies. I picture like there's like a race that like they're not smarter than us, but they're definitely more deadly than we are.
like they got the instincts of death.
And I think it's like some aliens are like, oh, we want to spread our word of whatever, and then the other aliens are like, yeah, we're gonna come destroy your
they're
planet.
fucking god. They're alien.
The alien gods.
Hey man,
We're here to tell you about Gorpalo.
Yeah, like
what if there's just another one of the ones that's like, hey, you want to learn about Jesus Christ? Just
Do you think there's Jesus somewhere else?
I'm pretty sure there's Jesus somewhere.
There's
There's
prob-
no way there's not Jesus
I mean,
somewhere.
if
else.
they're aliens, they know about Jesus.
Exactly.
But how do you know they know?
Because they're that advanced.
I think
mean-
Eric was the only one who got that joke.
I get it. It just
Think
wasn't
about
funny.
I don't know if you remember. You remember Miss Schultz, Darren?
Miss Schultz?
Yeah, our science teacher from like the 7th grade.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
So I remember her talking one time in class, and she was talking about how aliens are green, supposedly green, because they feed themselves.
Like
'Cause they're
photosynthesis.
like plants. Yeah.
But
That's why
aren't
they're
like
green.
most
So
aliens
would-
considered like gray though? Like is that
Well,
like,
now, like before,
Yeah, before they were
everything they thought they were green.
Yeah.
Like, I don't-
Little green men.
They thought photosynthesis. Then again, 'cause-
that could make sense.
How
But
did they know they were men?
did y'all never watch Signs though?
I watched.
Like
that. Dude,
they got
I
hit with
did.
that water and then like
That's
they
a good
They were
movie.
dead.
I'm sorry, but Signs is a good movie.
I've never seen it.
I love Signs.
I don't know how you haven't seen Signs, dude.
You have to
I've
watch
never heard of it.
It's
You've
pretty,
never heard of Signs?
hold on,
I've
I
never
gotta
heard of it.
explain.
Have you
to
seen
what
Scary
Signs-
Movie 3?
No.
You.
You sound so disappointed.
I'm mad. Like I'm actually angry.
Are you gonna do something about it?
No, I'm not gonna do so. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the microphone and hit you over the head. No.
Well, I'd rather you not, because that would like, interrupt our viewers.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, okay. So Signs. How do I explain the concept? Signs is what's his face? Who's that actor? The big director boy.
Fuck, dude. I don't even know.
Um,
All I know is his
He's a
name.
famous actor. Everyone probably knows, and you probably heard of his name, but I can't think of what
Fucking
it is.
George
Can you look it up
Lopez.
for me?
Try.
Signs main actor. Anyway, so the main
My
phone
so
is
the
in
main
the other room.
the main actor is a
Useless. Here, give him my phone.
what do you call it? The main actor's like a priest or whatever who stops believing in God or after something happened to him.
Most people.
I think
do.
his wife died or something.
His wife.
His
died
wife died or something,
in a car
and he has
crash.
like 2 really weird kids. Like one little girl just refuses to drink any water out of the same cup. So she'll drink one water and be like, "This water tastes weird," and then puts a water on the like anywhere in the house. So there's like, in the house there's like 20 water cups just all around. And then you have the other kid. I think he has like asthma or something, and some other.
Yeah. he
Wow,
has, like,
she just
some-
has something about water, and he just has
The
asthma.
Signs main actor.
It was Signs,
like S-I.
like literally just sign.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then so, and then they see like cornfields start like coming around, and like there's like lights in the sky, and they start seeing like aliens around the planet and stuff. So everyone's getting freaked out. and everyone's being like told like to go hide and whatever, and then it becomes like a whole bunch of mass hysteria.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson,
Mel fucking Gibson.
the Christian man himself.
How did we forget that name?
I don't know.
It's
told
such a
you,
legendary
he's
name.
such a famous actor.
I know.
Isn't he other thing too? But also Joaquin Phoenix was on it too.
Joaquin Phoenix, but he wasn't a super big role.
Joaquin. That name's so weird to me. Joaquin.
Why?
It's like walking.
Anything that you don't know is weird to you.
To be
That's
fair, my
fucking
cousin's named Joaquin, so I'm just used to that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not. I have yet to have a family member named Joaquin.
I don't know anyone named Joaquin.
Oh, I know we have a Joaquin here.
There's a Joaquin
he's
here.
pretty cool.
Anyways, it's like, so that was the whole concept of that movie, and like eventually, like the Mel Gibson gets into a fight with one of the aliens, and like
Like a fist fight?
a fist fight, and because it was like killing his son or something. So my dude pushes him into like the piano, and luckily on top of that, because of the girl, the water was right there. The water fell on the alien, and they're like, "Oh shit, they're weak to water."
Did he just burn?
Yeah, I
he
think he just like burnt.
disintegrated.
He just
like the Wicked Witch.
kind of, but it was more like acid to them.
Yeah.
So then he's like, "Oh wait, God sent me this sign. God did this to my daughter. So when we prepare for this incident, I'm a priest again."
Boom. Hence the name Signs.
Hence the
Oh.
hence the name Signs. So
That's weird.
it's actually a really good movie. I actually really like that movie.
Freaking old though.
That's
Not
all,
that old. But
It's
2002.
2002.
Yeah,
That's
it's
about
that
yeah.
old.
It's pretty old.
I mean,
It's like
Spy
That's the year of
Kids.
my truck.
ooh, Spy Kids though.
Spy Kids is a good movie.
Spy Kids was
The fantastic. I recently rewatched the first one with my little brother because we were at home, and I was like, Angel, get over here. We're watching a movie. I found it on Netflix, and I was like, Spy Kids 1? Let's go.
Oh yeah.
So that was a good movie.
but Spy Kids game over.
The entire Spy Kids series. Well, up to like the last one. I didn't like the last one.
The fourth one?
Yeah. I don't
That one
like
was utter garbage.
So that one that was just
When the kids were actually kids.
Yeah,
that's
was
when
good.
it was good.
Right.
But In Time was so good.
No,
they
it
made
wasn't.
It made so many
It
time
wasn't.
puns.
No.
It was
It
just
was not
It was just
good.
time, my
Awful.
dude. It was.
Mhm.
It wasn't even about the kids.
It was so bad. It was honestly really
The
bad.
kids weren't even as cool as the other kids.
Exactly, because the original kids, we would see them when we were kids and be like, oh yeah, I want to be a fucking Spy Kid.
Yeah, I don't know. The other the girl was like really annoying. I just felt like come on.
Damn, he hated the woman in the movie.
Yeah, Eric hates women.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get flagged for this.
Dude,
now.
he's gonna.
I'm gonna like get all this hate.
They're gonna come for his neck in like 20 years.
And I know, right?
In
Like
20 years when they hear like
They're like,
this
oh, he
man
hates women.
hated women, they'll look it up. They're like, does Eric Molinar hate women?
and it's gonna be like that one little episode, and they're gonna play the clip over and over, and it's just like
Eric hates women, and it's gonna tell you why you didn't like the little girl.
And I'm gonna be like, oh my god. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of articles, Twitter hate.
Damn,
I'm gonna
dude,
get
I
my
feel bad
house
for you.
burned down. Thanks
Oh
a
yeah,
lot.
they're gonna have a mob right out your house. You're gonna be eating dinner with your family. Somebody's just gonna come to your front door. They're just gonna leave. Yeah, they're just gonna.
They're gonna invite themselves in.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, well.
Oh man, that's rough.
All right. So we were talking about movies
Oh yeah, Spy Kids.
out of nowhere. Jose, why don't you tell the people who you are?
I don't even know how to answer. Well, I was born in Galveston. Apparently, that's a thing. You can be born on an island. I don't really know how I feel about that because nobody I know who was born in Galveston says they're from Galveston. They'll tell you they're from Houston.
Yeah.
And
I mean, anybody from Pasadena will say the same thing.
yeah, so it's like, I don't know. I feel like we have like this gravitational pull towards Houston.
It's just more noticeable or like more known, and it's bigger, and it's just like it's easier to
if
explain.
you say
That's
like
true.
if you say like to someone who's outside of Texas, hey, I'm from Pasadena, they'd be like,
California?
California?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And then you'd be like, no, Texas.
I'd be like,
Like,
oh,
There's a Pasadena in Texas.
that little refinery.
So if
town.
if you say them for like Houston, like,
they'll be like, oh,
ah,
okay,
gotcha.
Yeah,
it's a lot easier.
that's
And
true.
it's just, I think everyone knows they're from Houston because, like, you go to Houston no matter where you are. If you're from Galveston,
Literally
you go to
anywhere.
Houston. If you're in Pasadena, 10 feet away, you're in
You're
Houston.
Houston.
So it's like, essentially, you're Houston.
Houston's so fucking big, man.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
Like literally like
I
an
didn't-
hour drive from Houston to Houston.
I didn't understand this until I went to Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dallas is tiny.
Yeah, that was tiny.
Oh, yeah. Houston is so big. Just, like, downtown alone, it's like a 30-minute to go straight all the way through.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you have like uptown and midtown and it's like okay.
Town.
But
Yeah,
it's like, we're
fuck.
a little, like, nice little place, though. I think. Because, like, just shake the thing. I was like, what else would this mean?
Okay, what?
Anyways, Houston's like nice though, cause there's a lot of stuff to do here. Like despite like I'd rather not live in a small town, cause there's nothing to do in small towns. But here in Houston, you can pretty much do whatever. Like there's a bunch of museums. You have a bunch of like places to go see. We got like a bunch of like sports centers if you're into sports. And there's a bunch of like nice food places downtown. What else? There's a bunch of like.
You can just walk.
Dude,
You can just walk downtown. It looks nice.
You got like Discovery Green.
Yeah,
They
Discovery
have
Green. Green?
all the time. You got the convention center.
Oh yeah,
I
that's a
mean,
bunch of.
we're gonna have a comic palooza soon, so that's gonna be fun.
Oof, very excited for that on my birthday.
Oh really?
On my birthday.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah,
Are you gonna go?
I'm gonna go.
Dude, are you gonna go all 3 days?
I'm just gonna go the Saturday of my birthday.
Saturday.
Just
Alright.
cause I went last year all 3 years, but I got kind of bored like the last day.
Mhm.
I mean, if it's the same thing over.
It's just
and
yeah,
over.
cause it's kind of the same thing over and over. So I'm gonna go on Saturday, cause that's when all like it's gonna be the most like packed and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So that's gonna be like when all the cool stuff is there.
True.
You good for you going on Saturday because Smash Points is gonna be that day. It's a big Houston Smash tournament. A lot of top players are gonna be there.
Talking about Smash.
What's
Yeah.
that do for me?
It's at Comicpalooza.
It's
Is it
Icon
at
Palooza.
Comic Palooza?
Yeah.
That is.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Oh,
Dude,
We saw that it
cool.
was there in the
That's
games.
actually pretty cool.
Cool. That's actually kind of cool. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm
You get
not.
to Smash and go to Comic Palooza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're finally gonna be 18. You're still
Oh yeah,
not-
I'm
you're
gonna be an
still not
adult.
18.
Hey, you can legally Smash too.
Legally. Yeah. So, but Comic Palooza, it was fun last year. I got a bunch of nice comic books from there. A lot of Spawn comic books are my favorite. So, that's pretty good. So yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of stuff to do in Houston, and there's like a bunch of like other places too, stuff for like kids, adults, teenagers, all around. It's a good place.
Boomers.
Boomers.
What do you think boomers do with their free time? They just complain about millennials.
How old are they now?
Dude, they're like dead.
They're almost, they're almost,
in the
they're almost
grave.
dead.
They're like almost there.
There's nothing they can do then.
Ah, dude,
What is the generation after boomers? That's Gen X.
I think that's
Gen X, right?
probably Gen X.
Because
Yeah.
what are we, Gen Z?
It was,
Yeah, we're
Because we're not millennials.
No, thank God.
We skip right over that.
I'm like borderline millennial.
Yeah, a lot of us are borderline.
What is? I thought it had to be like 99.
Well, the thing is, the technical border is 2000.
I thought it was 99.
I thought it was 99.
But from what my wife's saying, the technical border is 2000.
There's no matter where you look at it, there's always gonna be different ones
No, like
where it's like maybe we are included with them because of influence or. But
I
it
don't
doesn't
think
make
so.
sense.
Because a lot of Gen Zs usually think differently than millennials. Because a lot of millennials are like, everything sucks and life is.
See, yeah,
pointless.
boomers are gonna be gone, but then we're gonna have to deal with millennials.
Aw, dude, imagine an old millennial fucking complaining about his frappe coming out wrong.
Bro, where's my frappe? It's not correct.
Well, like old people already complained about that stuff.
So there's
Well, yeah, but they're not as annoying, you know?
Yeah.
Because at least when you deal with them, you're like, all right, well,
my bad, and they're like, all right, just get it right, and that's
Yeah.
it. They don't say nothing else.
yeah,
that's
but I
over.
feel like a millennial would be like,
They're gonna
try
hit
to
you with
correct
that-
you and educate you on the
Do
proper
you think
ways.
they're still gonna have their own like words, their hip words?
Oh yeah, dude, they're gonna have the whole. Have you seen some of the words that like came out in the last like 5 years? They're in the fucking dictionary.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
in the Webster's dictionary.
What is it? What's some one that came in the word that's like ridiculous?
I feel like I know twerk is in there now. which
Oh
is
well, that's
fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's old.
Selfie was in there.
Selfie, yeah. Oh, why, bro? It's so cringy. Like, who comes up with this bullshit?
I think yeet is actually in the Urban Dictionary.
Yee,
I
like
think-
Y,
like Y-E-E-T.
Just
Yeet.
oh,
Like
yeet.
Yeet.
The throw.
Like
Yeah,
the throw.
most definitely.
I think that's in the Urban Dictionary, but
Alright,
I'm
yes,
not sure.
I sure hope so. 'Cause
I
an
would,
iconic-
like,
That's
yeah.
an iconic word right there.
If that's in the Urban Dictionary, I'll be really surprised. I've heard
I
someone say
wouldn't.
that.
I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I
that
wouldn't
that
be
means
surprised.
speed. You know,
Is it?
throwing something at it's
I
it's
like
the
it-
feel.
I like throwing something at like high velocity, right?
Yeah.
Imagine throwing your arm out because you yeeted so hard.
Yeah.
Yeet.
But it happens. You know,
Yeah.
like we're gonna come up with some cringy ass words, and they're gonna go in, and we're gonna be like,
We're gonna look back at it and we're gonna be like, damn.
no, the
The generation.
The Gen Next-
before, yeah.
it's
okay.
gonna be like,
Damn.
What is even the what is generation after us gonna be called?
Are we just gonna reset the alphabet?
I'm about to
I,
say.
fucking
I
Generation
didn't
A.
even like. I don't know why we're all the way over here already.
I
Yeah,
know,
why are
like-
we Gen Z?
When did it even?
When there was
When
no
did-
was there a Gen like
Was there A, B,
yeah
I don't know.
producer?
or did
look
we
this
just
up.
decide to go? Hey, X, Y, Z sounds great.
I mean,
XYZ.
Gen X sounds pretty cool, and Gen Z sounds pretty cool. Millennials, I don't know where they got that from.
It's
Like,
the new millennium.
Yeah.
oh, is that why? The new- okay.
Is that technically Gen Y?
Technically, because they
Yes, that would be Gen Y because we're Gen Z.
Yeah, so it's in between.
So then, what is
And they're
so-
boomers. So,
So
So-
boomers is what? What's before
Boomer-
X? W?
Uh,
W X?
Boomers is
W
Yeah,
for
they're,
World
they're
War.
W.
Oh, dude, that's awful. I don't even know. Some of those people are just awful.
People in general are awful.
At my job, I have to deal with some of them because I mean, okay, no offense, but it's a hardware store, but it's not like one of the big ones. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's not one of
Yeah.
the big ones. And so it's like you walk in there and you know like you have to greet them, and then they have like this horrible attitude because all they see is like this little brown boy. They're just like, nah, I'm gonna turn the other way. And then they're just standing there for 30 minutes in their aisle, looking for whatever they're looking for. And then I go over there and ask them again. I'm like, do y'all need help? And he's just like, he comes to the conclusion. He's like, you know what? Whatever. Yeah, I need your help. And I told him to have a nice day. And they're just like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
They just don't like us.
No.
It's not all of them, but
Not all, well, obviously.
I
Most
think
of the
it's-
people are pretty.
I think it's actually kind of rare to run into the people that are actually like that. Just because, like, I think Houston's so, like, diverse at this point. Like, you can't,
Yeah,
you
it's
don't really run into anybody like
it's a
that.
fucking melting pot.
Yeah, like, I think there are, but yeah, like, of course, because I've had people like that.
I mean, obviously, there's like areas that are more dense with stuff, but it's
But
Pretty
for a
mixed.
majority, I think Houston's pretty good about.
I mean, most of Houston is pretty diverse. I know because when I went to school in Pearland, there's a bunch of white people. There's a bunch of white people, and they were very sensitive towards everything. Like, you couldn't joke around about anything. Without
is that why
them.
you left?
Dude, honestly, a part of the reason why I left. Like, I just could not take. Like, I have a high tolerance for things, but I don't have a high tolerance for people with like zero tolerance for anything. It's obnoxious to me. Like, if you're gonna complain and bitch and moan about every little thing, like about every little joke, like I can't hang out with you. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
have
mean-
to have a diverse sense of humor.
Yeah.
You know, like,
You just have to have a
Can't.
sense of humor.
dude, they were like soulless. Like, the things that they would laugh at were like things from like school or like stupid things that I'm just
Like relatable.
yeah, like those fucking
The relatable
relatable
content.
girly posts, like fucking
Oh, like,
152. Like,
It's like this, like, remember that B Johnny got in class?
yeah,
What a
stupid-ass, like,
loser.
dumbass humor like that, and I'm like, I can't, like, I can't deal with y'all. Like, this is really boring. Like, your sense of humor is actually dry. It's like a fucking saltine cracker, no flavor, just salt.
Well, I like saltine crackers though. Is that bad? I think I actually really like saltine.
I mean,
crackers.
with like certain foods, but I wouldn't
I
just
would
like go
straight-
out of my way, go to
I
my
would s-
pantry, and
I would
take
straight
out
up-
a pack of saltine
I would straight
crackers.
just eat saltine crackers.
You would straight just eat saltine
I've done it
crackers.
before.
Oh, man.
If there's a saltine cracker in there, I'll be
Oh,
like,
God.
bet. I'll
You're the
eat
one
it.
who had like 5 of them in one bite.
Oh,
I did that.
Oh my dude, you might as well eat a fucking Popeye's biscuit. You're gonna
I did that.
fucking choke.
I ate that in the. Remember that challenge where it was like the saltine challenge where you had to eat like 5 saltines in 1 minute?
You ate 5
in 1 minute.
in one, like you just put them down your throat.
Yeah,
You,
pretty much.
you
just
didn't cut
kinda-
yourself.
You just
like,
can't,
you didn't
I mean,
cut your
all
throat.
all you have to do for saltines is just
Chew.
make a lot of saliva.
Just put water down, like just fucking.
No, yeah, you couldn't do it. That was
Yeah.
that was the whole point.
You had
Like,
to
oh
make
my-
a lot of saliva.
You had to do it without using any
You have
water.
to create saliva and
Mm-hmm.
then chew on them.
Hey, but I think I was like one of the only people to be able to do it. Like at my group of friends, just because like no one either they didn't want to try it or they just couldn't do it. So
You think you could do it?
It was terrible.
I wouldn't want to try that.
You wouldn't want to do it?
I
Why-
mean, I
why
would. I would
not?
try it, but I feel like it'd be pointless. You know, like what did I just accomplish?
But isn't that most challenges?
yeah, like,
Other than
Yeah,
those that are
I'll try.
behind research that help other organizations, yeah. But most of the challenge, like drinking gallons of milk.
oh yeah, and then drinking 1 gallon of milk in under like what, 5 minutes? I think that is.
No,
Oh, I think it's way less. It's gotta be like 2
No,
minutes.
because
no,
like
it's a gallon of milk.
it's a gallon of milk. You know,
exactly,
You
like-
can't drink that much milk.
Yeah, you can.
No, you throw up. That's
You
what.
will
You
throw up.
throw up.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
drink a gallon of milk, you'll throw up.
If you drink
I have
straight
a-
milk for a long time, you will throw up.
I have a cousin who drinks milk like a fucking champ.
Okay,
He will sit down, Frank. Yeah, he will sit down and drink a gallon of milk. Like nothing will stop that man. He's like a fucking beast.
I need you to understand this though. For any normal person, a gallon is almost as big as your stomach.
Yeah, his
So
stomach is
like,
probably.
if you drank a whole gallon of milk, that almost fills up most of your stomach.
That's
And-
just lactose.
And then you can't really digest milk super easy because our human body just wasn't made for
milk.
other animal milk.
Yeah.
That wasn't supposed to be humans.
Yeah.
So when we drink that, it just messes up our stomach, and that's why we throw up. So okay, drink a gallon of milk and don't try not to throw up.
No wonder he's so fucking huge.
Yeah. There's other.
Hey,
what
I
else
also-
was the other challenge that made you throw up? Like the Sprite and
Dude,
banana.
Sprite and banana challenge. That is disgusting.
I never. Tried
That was gross.
That is disgusting. I don't know what I guess it's like the potassium that mixes with like whatever the
The
fuck is in
carbs
Sprite.
or
Yeah.
the bubbles.
I don't know. Like the carbon, but like it's just weird. Like why does that? It's so weird that certain things like mix and they just fuck you up.
See,
You just
but those
fuck
are just
you
like
up.
consuming challenges. What about like the dumb ones, like the ones where you had to literally light yourself on fire?
those
Oh,
were great.
yeah, yeah.
Those are great.
where people would stand in their tub and then light themselves on fire.
But that's just natural selection at that point.
Yeah, it
if
is
you're gonna
natural
light yourself on
I
fire.
was just like, I remember watching one, and this guy's like, all right, poured all this like oil on him, and he's like, all right, let me do this real quick. This is a mistake! Ah! And I was like, what idiot lights himself on fire?
what do you think was gonna happen?
Like, did you think that everything was gonna be okay?
That's why you just use Germex.
Fuck yeah, Germex, bro.
There
You
were-
know, you're
there-
supposed to wash your hands and then put on hand sanitizer.
yeah.
I did not fucking know that.
I mean, you can just use hand sanitizer.
Well, no, yeah, but it's fucking gross because you're just rubbing the germs everywhere. You're still
Yeah.
spreading them. I just thought it killed them. And I think you have to wash your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know
No,
that.
it's definitely cleaner just to have them on there, just because the alcohol will kind of like move them away from your
Right.
areas.
From the areas that you put it on.
All right. So, I guess it was this year that we've met. I've met Jose, right? We started.
Yeah,
was
I
this
didn't even
year.
know you existed.
I didn't know you existed either. Actually, no.
I literally just met you.
Yeah,
I-
Jose
yeah.
and Eric have just met.
I just met you.
Like,
Me and him know each other since 7th grade.
yeah, I've known Darren since
Yeah, I
7th
could guess
grade.
that.
I've seen him become the person he is today.
That's unfortunate.
Same.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, man.
It
I'm
really
so
is.
sorry.
It really is. I know. I'm
Well-
sorry for
You
my
gotta see
loss.
that.
He's a disgrace.
I was talking about
well,
you.
You're atrocious. All right?
I was talking about you,
Love you too,
Darren.
buddy.
Yeah, I love you too.
So I met Jose this year because of Dardana.
Yeah, it was Dardano.
Because of Dardana.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Like,
We were just sitting in the lobby.
it was the lobby.
It was just the lobby. We were just sitting there, and I just looked at Jerry. This is for me. I was like, I just looked at him for like a couple minutes. I'm like, huh, golf boy. All right, that's fine. And then like I don't know, a couple days like it just would pass by, and we would talk a little more and more. And then I don't know. I got comfortable, so I just would say whatever the hell came to my mind,
Yeah.
and he'd just be there listening and laughing. So I'd be like, all right. So,
Well, because you reminded me of, like, my best friend. So,
oh, that's sweet, Jerry.
yeah.
Let her cry. Piss my pants. Shit.
Maybe.
Oh
All right.
my god.
So,
And
'cause-
that was it for the night. That was the final joke. So
no.
Oh man.
I wouldn't say I didn't know who you were. I knew who you were because of also our friends. I've
Right.
seen you in pictures because of them.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is the person. But I don't really know why, like how long you've been in the school.
Well, okay. So I came here freshman and sophomore year. I left my junior year because of some circumstances with my mom. She kind of just like, oh my god, it's like a long story. I'll just get into it. So I don't really care. But so over the summer of before junior year, I lived with my dad because they're divorced, and I went to live with him for a little bit for the summer because I got a job at Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would work at Home Depot. You know, I'd make good bank because, fuck, if y'all want to get a first job, Home Depot is, like, the place to go. Pay you, like, $11 an hour now. Which isn't bad. Yeah, and they give pretty good hours.
I hear it's boring.
I mean, dude, it's boring,
It's Home
but
Depot.
if they're paying you $11 an hour to just, like, you know, like, make sure that, like, if, like, you're a cashier, then fuck it. Money is money. And, so I was working there, and everything was going well. And then towards the end of summer, maybe like 2 days before school was about to start, I got a phone call from my mom, and she was like, "Hey, yeah, so we live in Pearland now." I'm like, you didn't even give me a heads up. Like, I gotta give these guys a 2 weeks notice. Like, I can't just dip. And well, my dad lives all the way by like downtown, so from there to Pearland, it's like a good 20-30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a car, or rather, I did, but I couldn't drive it because I didn't have my license. I'd drive it anyway, but just for this point. And so as soon as like my mom called me, I was just like, "Are you serious?" And so I talked to my dad, and he was like, "Well, what can you do?" So I went over there. I went to Glenda Dawson High School, which is like one of the 2 high schools in Pearland. It's that one and then Pearland High School. And I felt so out of place.
Were you the only brown boy?
There were other Hispanics, and it's a diverse school, but just different diversity, I guess. Nothing that I was used to. Because there were a lot of Indians, there were a lot of Asians, a lot of whites, a lot of blacks. There were a couple Hispanics, but we were definitely the minority there. And there were some Hispanics that were mixed with white, so they didn't really speak Spanish. So when I would talk to them, there was just that big cultural disconnect. And I don't know, I just couldn't really make any friends. Most of my friends were Asian.
Yeah?
Yeah, they were all Asian. Actually, like, all of them. It was one named Ron. He was, like, a business-esque type dude. Like, he would do everything for his parents. Because his parents own a nail salon, and they own, like, a bunch of other stuff. And he would do all the negotiating and all that crap.
Mm-hmm.
The kid was, like, 17. And he'd open his wallet, and he'd always have, like, fat stacks of money. And I'm like, God damn, I want to be like that. Like, I don't want to be a fucking broke boy for the rest of my life. So, kind of had that influence on me.
Also Tuan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Tuan. Tuan. That boy was something else. Like, he was special. Like, I'm talking special. Like, that motherfucker, he was a perv, bro. Like, he would literally follow girls on Instagram to stalk them. And I would stare at him doing this at lunch. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's just like he had a really thick Vietnamese accent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he could speak English, but he couldn't speak that well. But he's a fucking genius. Like, this kid is smart. And you couldn't really understand him well, but the way he would talk was funny. And he would, like, do it on purpose to make everyone laugh. And then I had another friend named Jez. Actually, I still talk to him a little bit, but everybody else kind of just fell off.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you if you still talk to these people.
Yeah, no, it's just him.
And imagine the distance.
Yeah, and those are really like the only 3 people that I talk to. One I still talk to a little bit, but yeah, no, that school sucked. I hated it.
Were you bored?
Dude, was I fucking bored? Yes, I was bored, and then I took AP Physics and AP. I was gonna take AP Lit. I said fuck that, cause the first week we got in there, back to school, we had to write an essay, and it was like about AI and all this bullshit, and then I, like a fucking dumbass, I printed it on pink paper, and I was like, you know what? I don't even give a shit. I'm just gonna turn it in. So I turned it in. And she deadass, everything was right. Like, it was a good essay. And then she looked at me and she was like, why is it on pink paper? And I was like, I don't know. And then she's like, I'm going to give you a 0 until you print it on white paper. And I was just like, my stubborn ass was like, no, you know what? Fuck you. I'm leaving.
Yeah, you are pretty stubborn.
Like, it's just fuck. I'm leaving. Like, not even, I could have literally just printed it on white paper. I would have been fine. Like, that class wasn't even that hard. But, I don't know. I didn't get along with her either. Like, I could tell I wasn't going to get along with her. She's very argumentative, and she had a lot of opinions that she gave out. Like, this is like the fucking 3rd day of school, and she was already talking about abortion.
Oh.
Like, what the hell? Like, I don't want to know your opinion. You're my teacher. Like, you're just there to teach. We don't need to have this, like, conversation about our beliefs, because I promise you they're going to be a lot different. I mean, even with the kids, like, a lot of the kids would drive, like, Audis and Mercedes and, like, nice-ass cars, you know, that their parents could afford, which is good for them, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
them.
obviously.
It's great. But it's, like, it's not what I was used to, you know?
No, you
So
didn't see any trocas.
No. I mean, they all had good lives, you know? At least economically speaking.
Yeah.
I don't know what goes on behind the doors or at home, you know? I'm not going to jump to conclusions, but they had pretty good lives. And so I would just be there and I'm like, okay, whatever. And I just got tired of it. So I kind of talked to my dad and I was like, yay, I'm going to move back. I'm going to move with you. And I talked to my mom and dude, that shit was hard because you're like leaving the person that you were with for like 17 fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
So like obviously you're going to get like a little bit of like separation anxiety from that person. And so like, but moving with my dad, I mean, my two little sisters, my stepmom and him, it felt right because my dad's currently, he's like building a house and I've been like trying to help him as much as I can with whatever. I mean, nothing too big, but like whatever I can do because he's kind of doing it himself and like hiring everybody, contracting everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And surprisingly, we're barely at the stage where like we have the sheetrock in and you know a couple things like that. But yeah, so then I came back senior year and it was kind of weird.
Would have things changed?
Yeah.
How so?
Because I mean, like, I don't know, like I was friends with people like, you know, my freshman and sophomore year that I'm not friends with now, that we don't even talk. And I mean, it's fine. Like I don't really care, but it's just like to see like every group how it's developed, you know. So like so and so hangs out with so and these people hang out with these people, and like they're friends now or they know each other, and like to meet like you, Jerry, was kind of like weird because like I had never heard of you, you know.
Yeah.
So it was like, what the hell? Like, you're not new. You've been here for 4 years, and I've never, like, seen you or anything.
Yeah, I didn't know. I honestly, just by talking to you throughout, like, however long we've been talking, I've known that you were here before and left. I didn't know why or, you know,
when.
Stuff like that or when. Yeah. So I didn't know you were freshman or sophomore here. I didn't know you were here until you started talking about people that were here.
All
I was
that
like,
time?
Yeah. So to me, I was like, the only time I knew you was when the other people would talk about you. Right. You know, I would see like where you guys would hang out and be like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like they're talking to a friend that they have at another school. Yeah. So, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, because around that time, I wasn't super close with them. But like, obviously this year we've been talking more and stuff.
I see. No, I mean, yeah. Makes sense. Kind of, I don't know, it's good that, it's good to talk to all kinds of people, you know? That way, like, you get to know, the more people you know, the more you're going to learn. I feel like you learn a lot from talking to different people, even if you don't always agree. It's always good to, like, at least try to come to, like, some mutual, like, understanding that obviously you both have different points of views of things, but, hey, at least you can talk about it, not fucking scream at each other's face about it.
Yeah, I mean, other than me, are there other people who you've just started talking to this year?
Yeah, Darren. No, kidding. No, Michael, Thomas, shit, I'm trying to think who else.
I just met you.
Oh, Yasmin. Oh, yeah, Eric. Yasmin. Jackie. Yeah, like, I didn't know Yasmin. I'm telling you, I didn't even know Yasmin.
Honestly, because I also sit it with you guys at lunch, so... Yeah. Like, I thought you guys have already known each other.
No.
Because I came in, like, later. Very later in the year.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, they already know each other. And so, at that point, I thought I was the one that, like, didn't know.
No, dude, I'm telling you. Like, I didn't even know her. I didn't know Rogelio. I didn't know Beda. Like, I didn't know some of the people that we sit with in the morning. And then, like, I don't know.
And why did you sit with us in the morning?
I have no fucking clue. I just saw Dardana, and Dardana was, like, the closest thing that I knew, you know?
Yeah.
Well, her, Alexa, and Brittany, and Jansen, because they were like, I don't know, we got super close, and then like kind of had a falling off, and then we get super close again. It's kind of sad, but it happens at all friend groups.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were like the closest thing to like, yes, home, you could say.
Like what you were already used to, because you were already talking to them. So like, oh.
Yeah, so they were what I felt closest to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so I would just sit with them, and then like everybody like decided to tag along, and then like it got bigger and bigger. Dude, it's so fucking huge now. I went, what was it, yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday morning, and it was like fucking, I counted them. It was like 19 people. I'm like, where did y'all come from?
Well, then again, I only knew half of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew,
like,
shit.
I don't know if you noticed, like, there was a bit of a divide in the table. Obviously.
No, there is,
because I sat there because Rogelio sat there.
Right.
So then I was like, oh, they're just also here. That's fine. I'm okay. Like, whatever. And then the normal group started coming in because they were late or something, or it looked like it was like they came in later.
Yeah.
So then more of that other half of people that I was already, I mean, I'm friends with some of them, and I know when I talk to some of them, but their other friends were coming in. And so then we all just turned out to be this one kind of clump,
yeah.
But we were still kind of like not talking to the other side.
Yeah. I saw that. I mean, you could obviously tell.
Yeah,
who
it was.
Didn't talk to who.
Yeah.
Talk to who.
And then like after all, people would like of our group would like, why is it so big? Like,
yeah, that's true.
So y'all were just like literally like two groups, but kind of like together.
Conjoined.
We were all seniors. We all kind of knew, or like there were friends like connected on each side, but like not everyone was a.
Sounds like the Berlin Wall. What was this?
Listen.
Kind of like that.
But there was no wall.
And you couldn't break it down.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was gonna say, you know how like, do y'all think that like, almost every senior? Mm-hmm. Like you've heard at least a little bit about everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that just comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
you got to remember there's only 300 of us.
And we're very
Versus Dobie, they have like 1,200.
Yeah.
Fuck Dobie. Dobie has a fucking army just waiting.
If we were ever to go to war with like other school seniors, we would lose.
We would lose.
We have we're all beta males, bro. Like shit.
Honestly, there are a lot of beta males here.
There are. Even the teachers.
Oh my.
Honestly.
You want to talk about teachers that are betas? We probably shouldn't get into that.
We're not gonna. We got into talk about teachers, and I don't really like that.
Yeah, no, I get you. I was gonna say, yeah, no, definitely though. I mean, if you think about it, all the other schools have like all the athletes.
Well, because they actually have athletic programs.
But what you talking about? We got aerobics.
We got archery.
Dude, we made it to state.
We made it to state archery.
Look, I just tell you, we probably all.
We have a pretty good.
I think if it came down to it, we just Home Alone the whole school. I think everyone like has.
Booby trap it.
I think everyone's like smart.
We would all be smart enough to set up ways to win.
I think that's what I think that would come down to.
Who would be like the first line of defense?
You know who. The people that might not come up with the ideas.
Traffic.
Let's talk about pathways. Like, who would be the first line of defense?
Okay, so if we like
anybody in construction, I think they're all really like swole.
You would think, but they're not all.
Some of them are pretty scrawny.
Welding
has the swole boys.
Welding has like all the alphas.
Auto collision just
basically that entire hallway.
Yeah, auto collision just get the cars.
That entire hallway would be
basically the pathways that have the grunt work. That's the line.
More manual labor work, which is just all of that and outside.
Welding,
so then who would be our offense? We don't
CJ?
have.
Boy, that'd be hard.
Criminal justice.
The archers would just take.
Criminal justice is comprised. Okay,
you're in criminal justice.
I'm not even gonna say it because I know somebody's gonna take it to offense. So I'm not. I'm gonna shut my mouth. But it's like comprised.
But if you would think about it, then it would be criminal justice.
Yeah, but
they're the pathway that has some sort of combative training.
Yeah, that's the only one that has combat training, but I don't even think some of them don't use it.
We've shot BB guns. Does that count?
I mean, yeah, that would be
that counts. I think
you get that. What was it? The picture that I have of you in the suit.
You know what you should?
With the
you should just get all the archery kids. Just go on the top.
We have archery.
The balcony and just like aim down.
Yeah, like in the 300 where they just like send all them arrows and.
We can have that, even though there's only like a few of them.
Ooh, you know what I've always wanted to do? This is kind of off topic, but like I always wanted to do like a whole giant Nerf war with all the school.
Dude, that'd be so badass.
And use the
that'd
school.
Be cool,
use the school as like a Nerf battleground.
That would have been dope. See, instead of a fucking field day, we should have had like a Nerf.
We're not even getting that.
What, we're not?
Field day?
No,
yeah,
ridiculous.
we have. That's
like
the scene. No.
What?
half the seniors are like, we're not getting that, and then other halves are like, they still think we are. But I don't know.
Thing is,
I don't know.
Field day was supposed to be the second 6 weeks.
Why
No.
so early? The last.
That's the time they usually do it.
No, they
No,
don't.
it's
They always
usually-
have
always
it in
did it,
the
like,
year. I
yeah.
always remember.
I remember that being like
The
one of the first
senior
things they do.
the senior field day was like one of the last things.
Yeah,
they did.
dude.
One of the last.
It's like the.
They did
the-
it while we were testing.
The senior trip, the
Oh,
field
okay.
day, and all that crap.
What are you thinking of? I don't think you were thinking of the same thing.
Spirit Week was like the second week.
Yeah, that you're probably.
What
right
happened to
thinking.
our third?
We were gonna have like
Spirit
4 Spirit Weeks. We only had like 2.
Week? Son of a fucking
Because
field day.
because we had the what did we have? We had stuff happen.
What other stuff?
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Are y'all excited for prom?
I just got my ticket.
I have to go buy my ticket, but
you
I have to.
haven't bought your ticket.
He hasn't
Look,
bought his
You
ticket.
have one day.
Shh,
It's tomorrow. It ends tomorrow.
shh, we'll be fine.
You can buy it online.
I'm not.
You can buy it online.
You're
Can I-
not going.
Well,
You're
you really
gonna-
think
you're
Darren
gonna have
would
like
go?
a midlife
Well,
crisis.
it's
You're like
because I have to go
30.
get.
Well, yeah, most people do.
I have to go make my girlfriend sign the paper, the yellow paper.
Exactly.
Why
So,
haven't you?
where the fuck she live? Africa?
No, she lives in Humble, like 30-minute drive away.
Oh my god.
So she lives pretty far. It's not like I just avoided doing it.
Damn. You know what you need to
Why
do?
didn't you just
need to
fax
get
it to her?
E-signature. Yeah. Just like fax it and then like.
Who's the fax machine? Who's the fax machine nowadays?
Come on, you're
Every
in a
every
technical
single
school.
printer has
Who has a fax
machine built in.
machine?
Like-
She doesn't.
Librarians?
She doesn't own a printer.
Hey, if you don't go to the library for books, at least go use up their paper and like.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
I still
dude,
hope I
that's
have
what
that
everybody does.
paper. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm not
We can get another one. Well,
you-
no, you
Okay,
can't. Well, you can go to the
I'm
office.
telling
and
you,
get
you're
another
gonna be like a 30-year-old dad, and then you're gonna look at your daughter, and she's gonna go to prom, and then you're gonna be like, well.
That's funny.
Well, hold on,
that's
hold on,
that's
hold
funny.
on.
You think Darren's gonna have a daughter, or meaning
Or
any
son.
meaningful
He's
relationship
gonna
in general?
reproduce. I think he's gonna reproduce.
one.
I think-
Darren, I have.
I think it'll be asexual though. He'll just like grow like a little kid out of his like
You know,
neck.
like a little fucking tumor, and it'll just pop out.
Well, I'm not going because A, I can't afford it, and B, I'm just uninterested.
You could talk to Miss White and all of them about that. You could have gotten a free prom ticket. So that A.
C, I'm also lazy.
Okay, so A is obsolete, B still stands, and C, I guess.
Because
I-
that's 60 plus renting a tuxedo.
Okay, well,
I'm
you don't
not
have to rent
renting a tuxedo.
I'm
Like,
sure you
that's-
have church clothes.
Yeah, if you
You
have,
just wore
you
church
could just
clothes.
wear church clothes. You don't have
I
to
don't
wear.
have church clothes.
Okay, well you have some something a similar.
Anything you wear to like skills,
you could have worn.
or anytime we wear all black.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dog. Come on, you like have no excuse.
I mean, except for the money part.
Well,
Look,
the money part,
part's a big
yeah, you
excuse.
obviously have no control over, but like, you know,
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be bummed out about it. I mean, like, I'd rather spend my money on something that I would actually want to go to or do something.
I guess.
I don't know.
I mean, ultimately, it's your choice.
I'm just gonna go to prom just because like it's the senior year. This is the last
Yeah,
time
that's
I'm
why.
really gonna see all the people I know.
Well, I just got my ticket. That was like one of the last ones. Like 218.
Dude, I know.
There's only 218 of us going.
Well, I'm gonna go, so I'll go.
Well,
buy
if I was the last, but I doubt there's probably a few. More,
Everyone's gonna buy it
like
last
230
minute.
Tomorrow.
I bought mine. Fuck, the first week because I bought it for
50.
Well, I only bought one because I had the four boxes.
So, oh, you got your free one,
Yeah,
and you just paid for your.
See, I wish I was smart enough to do that. Like last year, my girlfriend like literally got us 2 free pop tickets by selling all those chocolates.
Nice.
Why?
But I didn't do it
I
because
mean, look at Justin. He sold 16.
Justin's a fucking. Oh my god, he's gonna be a drug dealer. He has the fucking the mind of a drug dealer. Think about it. He's selling like he sold all those boxes. How the fuck do you sell all those boxes with
Like
like
2 weeks?
no type of business like
Charisma.
yeah.
just have to have a like
he's
the high.
in like the HOSA.
He has to have the high
He's in
Christmas
like
stat.
dude.
He's in.
Justin is just a fucking animal.
He
bro.
rolled a 20 when he got his
My-
Christmas stat.
My respect to Justin for selling like 16 fucking boxes of chocolate.
And then he resold them for cheaper
yeah,
He still the prom ticket.
yeah.
because Jackie took one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
Good for him. Capitalism, dude.
Just, I know,
Capitalism.
capitalism at its finest, bro. If you want
He,
something, you're gonna go out and get it.
I can see him in the future just owning a business and be like, all right, let's get it done. And then 10 years later, he owns every business ever.
Just monopolizes everything. Comes in
Yeah.
oligopoly.
Yeah, he'll figure it
He
out.
has potential.
He'll be a boss one day. By accident.
Oh, definitely.
By accident?
By accident, yes.
By
I believe
accident.
that.
So he's gonna like buy a business. Oh, I didn't even know you worked here. I'm your boss now.
Exactly.
And then you'd be like, oh,
Oh
okay.
shit.
Well, good for him. But I mean, I hear he's not the only one that was doing that.
No, I'm
a
sure
lot
there were
of
couple.
people did. A lot of people, honestly, the only reason people bought those chocolates is because they wanted snacks and they were just convenient.
Honestly, anytime I would see someone with it, I was like, I guess, because
Same.
I'm a big fatty.
Like I'd sell my own. Like I wouldn't even buy my own. I'd buy it from other people. You gotta support the cause.
Yeah. Or anytime someone would like ask me, I'd be like, have I bought you from you before? No? Then I guess I will. I guess I will today.
Just support. Nice.
Yeah. All right. I think this is a good place to stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks everyone for listening. This was
Thanks for,
episode 5
coming
with
and visiting
Jose.
us.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. I will say this: these episodes or future episodes will be going out weekly. So, I'm not sure a date yet, but it will be weekly.
We'll
All right?
figure it out.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye.